Set racing. And away they go now, and who's the first to begin? Cameron Jake over on the outside. Sonny's Bar has galloped off the mark, getting out well as the Drunken Drummer. They're followed out then by Indian Wells. Then Eskimo Banker began nicely on its outside as they settle down. Is going to be Chaz Lunny, about 2.5 to 3 lengths away. Calamity Girl, a gap to Phoebe Sunset, and they're followed then by Maya Grace on the inside. Endeavour, then further back then to Extasia. Mile back then we've got all Springfield Heroes gone into a break and is losing lots of ground and going up and around it soon after is Sonny's Bar. So you can just about forget about Springfield Hero. Down the straight they come, and the leader now back on the inside is going to be Cameron Jake. Cameron Jake in front where it likes to be, led by 2.5 to the Drunken Drummer. 3.5 lengths away. Indian Wells is followed on the outside then by Chaz Lunny. Eskimo Banker, Calamity Gal, a gap back then to Phoebe Sunset. 2,000 metres left to go in the Grand Harbour Chinese Restaurant Handicap Trot, and they're followed by Endeavour. Maya Grace, then Extasia, followed by Sonny's Bar, and after breaking early the tail ender is Springfield Hero. Out of the straight they head towards the 1,800 metre mark now, and it's the free goer up front, and that is Cameron Jake. Cameron Jake in the hands of Tony Grayling led the way by 2 lengths over the Drunken Drummer, settled beautifully second. 2 lengths away then we've got back on the inside Indian Wells, followed by Chaz Lunny, who's based in the breeze. Calamity Gal and Scott Phelan's got the 1-1. Just ahead of it now is Eskimo Banker, 2.5 away Phoebe Sunset. They're followed on its back as they work down the far side now. Endeavour, Maya Grace is peeling out and going forward, and Extasia jumping onto its back. Sonny's Bar got relegated to last of the main group, and further back to Springfield Hero. They trot across the top, 1,300 metres out from home, and Cameron Jake is the leader. Look at Phoebe Sunset zooming up and around them from the Drunken Drummer, still in the trail. They're followed by Chaz Lunny now as Phoebe Sunset dives forward and gets the 1-1. Chaz Lunny over on the outside is Maya Grace. They're followed down on the inside Indian Wells. On the back of Maya Grace as they come through now is Extasia, the first quarter, 33.3. Then Calamity Gal further back in the field. Endeavour, Sonny's Bar, and a gap back then to Springfield Hero. They get the bell 1,000 metres out in the Grand Harbour Chinese Restaurant Handicap Trot, and Cameron Jake is the leader as they work round past the 900 metres in the Stables Bend. On the outside is Maya Grace, then Extasia trotting up nicely on the outside for Glenn Wolfenden, and I think he wants the lead and gets it soon after at the 800 metres in 64.5. So Extasia now the leader. Cameron Jake second. On the outside Maya Grace, there followed Chaz Lunny. Then back on the inside is a Drunken Drummer. 1.5 lengths away Calamity Gal is followed by Phoebe Sunset. Just ahead of Calamity Gal, Endeavour followed Eskimo Banker, Indian Wells, and further back we've got Sonny's Bar, and catching the main body of the field 2.5 to 3 lengths away is Springfield Hero. They peel off the back, and Extasia says catch me if you can. Out by 2.5 lengths over Chaz Lunny. Calamity Gal is zooming into it round the outside, and they're followed then by Cameron Jake. Then we've got Endeavour running on, but on the turn and Extasia and Glenn Wolfenden. They go for home now from Chaz Lunny, and Calamity Gal looks the only danger. Endeavour's in behind them. Extasia claimed by Calamity Gal and Scott Phelan inside the 120, and Calamity Gal's racing away now from Endeavour on the outside of Extasia. Calamity Gal, Endeavour's coming home well on the outside. Calamity Gal's going to last. Calamity Gal, Endeavour, Extasia, big gap back Phoebe Sunset, the Drunken Drummer, Eskimo Banker, Indian Wells, Sonny's Bar. Then Chaz Lunny from Springfield Hero made up heaps of ground. Further back then Cameron Jake, Maya Grace, the last one to be pulled.